Hey everyone! Today I'm back doing another video, and this video is going to be a few different things. It's basically going to be explaining how I make money, because in case you didn't know anything about me, and even if you do, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Brooke. I'm 23 years old. I still live at home. I'm a full-time college student, and I have 0 jobs. Nice to meet ya. And the reason why I decided I want to do this video, it was for a couple reasons. One of the main reasons is I've had a couple of you reach out to me and, you know, basically say like, girl, I know how you feel. I'm in the same boat as you. Like, I'm in my 20s. I'm a student. I still live at home. I don't have a job. And the second reason why I wanted to do this video is because I do have some shopping hauls on this channel. I do film those and upload those occasionally. And I have gotten comments before from people saying like, if you don't have a job and no means of making money, how are you affording this stuff? How are you able to do shopping hauls? And I'm gonna answer that question through this video. Now, I just wanna throw in a little disclaimer. These money-making tips that are gonna be included in this video, they're not like foolproof. So like, if you're someone like, don't go out and quit your job and just rely on these tips and think like you're gonna be able to live comfortably, because that's not the case. You're not gonna make a ton of money through these tips that I give you. You're not gonna be able to buy your own house or anything like that. These are just tips that I use to make a little bit of cash, whether to build up a savings or to have a little extra spending money. And this video is also great, not only for people like me that still live at home, don't have a job, and don't really have a ton of bills to pay. It's great for even those of you that do live on your own and do have a job and maybe have a family and children, and you have a lot of responsibility that obviously require money. These tips will definitely work for you guys as well. Maybe to build up your savings a little bit more, or even just to have a little extra spending money. So yes, these are the tips and tricks that I use all the time, and why I'm able to have a little bit of money to spend on clothing or candles at Bath & Body Works, and even to build up a savings and to spend it on school related things like school books. So if you would like to hear some of my tips and tricks for making some little extra cash, then just keep on watching this video. So to start out with this video, the very first tip that I want to mention when it comes to making money and saving money is to save, save, save. Now this tip may sound really obvious, but I wanted to throw this one in here because this is one of the main reasons why I do have a little bit of a savings and how I have money to spend. I'm very strict with myself when it comes to spending money. So for example, if I don't have the money to spend, then I'm not gonna go out there and have like a huge shopping spree and spend every last penny that I have. I will admit, I do splurge every once in a while where I do spend a little bit more than I planned on it, but most of the time I'm very strict with myself and I do not spend the money unless I have it. And also something else that I do along with, you know, not spending the money until I have it, when I do spend the amount of money, I always keep track of the amount of money I'm spending, and I always pay myself back. So yeah, that's my very first trick, is to definitely save up some money. Right when you get a certain amount of money coming in, don't just go out there and spend it all. Even if you want to spend a little bit, that's okay, but definitely make sure you're not spending all of it in one sum and you're definitely putting some away. That's something that I have done over the years, and the reason why I've always been able to maintain some sort of savings, and definitely keeping track of what you're spending and paying yourself back when you have more money coming in. That's always worked really well for me. So yeah, that's kind of my first tip or trick on how I myself have money without working a job. And now we're gonna get into the other tips that I have where it's actually more related to making money. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is when I'm actually going out shopping. There are a few different things that I do. So one of the first things that I do when I am going shopping, whether it's for clothing, makeup, other beauty things, anything you can think of, I only go shopping when there's a sale. I will just wait until there is a sale, and then that's when I will do my shopping. That's one thing that I always do, because obviously when there's a sale, you're getting things at a discounted price, or you're getting a discount on like your whole order. And even doing it this way, even if I'm just saving a few bucks, to me it's worth it, because I'm still saving a little bit of money. I'm not blowing it when I don't have to. So yes, if you're gonna go shopping, no matter what it's for, try just waiting for there to be a sale. I think you'll definitely see a difference, especially if you're someone that doesn't really care about sales. You'll just go shopping even if it's not on sale. I feel like if you do wait and shop when there is a sale, you'll definitely see a difference in the amount of money that you do save just by waiting maybe a little bit longer. Another thing I do when I go shopping that really helps you save some money is I utilize Ebates. Now Ebates, it is a website that allows you to save money by shopping online. What you can do on Ebates is you create an account and you can search for whatever type of store that you shop at. So maybe Macy's, Walmart, Hot Topic, you name it. Majority of stores are on there, and each store has like a percentage next to it, and that percentage is the amount of money that you'll save from that order, if that makes any sense. So let's say I want to shop BH Cosmetics, for example. BH Cosmetics has a great percentage on Ebates. I think theirs is like 7% or something like that. So what I do is I go onto Ebates, I type in BH Cosmetics, and I think you can even like favorite stores. So like on your account, you can go to like your favorites list and all your favorited stores will be there. But anyways, so I go through Ebates, I type in BH Cosmetics, I click on BH Cosmetics, which will bring you to their website. I'll, you know, get some things in my cart, check out. Great. Let's say that I spend like 60 bucks on BH Cosmetics. So what Ebates will do is it'll take that amount that you spent, which is 60 bucks, and it will apply a 7% discount, I guess you could say, towards that price. So I have my calculator right here, so we're just gonna type that in, and it comes at 4.2. So that number is the amount of money that you're gonna get like cash back. And Ebates on your account, it keeps track of these numbers, and then every so often Ebates will mail you a check. At least that's how I do it. I'm not sure if they do it other ways, if they do it like a direct deposit sort of thing, but I know every so often I'll get a check from Ebates of all of the cash back that I got by utilizing their site. So yeah, that's a great way to save a little bit of extra money, especially if you're an online shopper. If all you do is online shop, then you really need to get an Ebates account. So yeah, most of the time I always go through Ebates. Even if there's something, if I'm in a store and I see something that I want, I'll usually go home either that same day or sometime right after, and I'll use Ebates and buy it online just so I can save a few extra bucks. So yeah, those are the couple tips that I use while I'm actually shopping somewhere, and I found that they really help. Now I'm going to talk about a couple different sites or apps that I use to help make a little extra money. One of those is Opinion Outpost. And I should probably say that this video is not sponsored in any way, not by Ebates, not by Opinion Outpost. I just really love these sites, and I found that they do make me or save me some money, so I really wanted to talk about it in this video. And I know I have talked about Opinion Outpost before. So Opinion Outpost basically is you create an account and you take surveys for money. There's a lot of different like companies, organizations where they want people's opinion, and to get people's opinion they offer cash awards. And I've been doing I've been doing Opinion Outpost for a few years now, and I have made quite a bit amount of money. I haven't made like a ton of money. I haven't made like thousands of dollars through doing Opinion Outpost, but for just sitting at home doing a few surveys a day on my computer, like I would say it's pretty worth it for the amount of money that you do get. And also the amount of money that you get also depends on the survey. So like if you're gonna do a longer survey that's like an hour long, for example, you're gonna get a bigger point amount. And that's kind of how it's based on Opinion Outpost. Their surveys, by doing, for example, like a 15-minute survey, you'll get like 10 points for it. Maybe doing like an hour survey, you'll get 40 points for it. And the way it's converted, I'm so embarrassed. I feel like I'm gonna do this wrong, but 1 point is equal to 10 cents? I don't know, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know why I can't figure this out. Especially because I've been using it for so long, you think I would like understand like the amount, like how many points is equal to like how much money. To give an example, I'm pretty sure that like if you get 50 points, that's equal to $5, and then like for 100 points that's equal to $10. So yeah, depending on the length of surveys that you're doing, it could take you quite a bit of time and quite a bit of surveys to get up to like, let's say 100 points or $10. And like I've said already in this video, like these aren't tips that you could like live off of. Like it's not like you can quit your job and just rely on Opinion Outpost. Like no, you don't make that much money from it. But for me, especially because I don't have a job, I find it very helpful. I think my biggest tip that I can get for using Opinion Outpost is just to be consistent. Obviously, the more consistent you are and the more surveys you do, you're gonna build up more and more money. So yeah, everyone's gonna have a different opinion when it comes to Opinion Outpost, but for me personally, I love it. I use it all the time. I've used it for years, and it's not a scam. You get real money, and you can get your money through different things. I usually do it for, I'll get like Amazon gift cards. So the amount of money that you build up, let's say you have 100 points, it'll give you, and you apply for like the Amazon gift card, you'll get $10 towards Amazon, and they'll like email you a code. So that's how that works. And you can also get it through PayPal. And I know they have a few other things that you can get it through, but that's really the only ones I've ever used is like through PayPal and Amazon. So yeah, Opinion Outpost, it's not a scam. You get real money, I promise you. And then the other site or app that I use is Poshmark. Now Poshmark is similar to like an eBay. It's where you can sell like your old, gently used things. I've seen a lot of like clothing on there, jewelry. I sell a lot of like my older phone cases or phone cases that I just don't want. I think I have a couple dresses on there. I've put some of my my books on there. And on Poshmark, you can sell those items at a discounted price. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's just another way to make a little bit of extra money. And lastly, my last tip for making and saving money is change. And when I say change, like I mean like change, like the money change, like pennies, dimes, quarters. And I say this because I get a lot of my money through change from other people that don't like to carry around their change. So they just give it to me, and that's kind of how I, you know, make some of my money. I feel like this tip may sound a little ridiculous and maybe a little obvious depending on how you feel about carrying change. To me, this is like a huge tip for making some money, because I just feel like nowadays, like a lot of people don't carry around change. Like everything, you know, you have like a debit card or a credit card for. And also nowadays, like things are more expensive. It's not like you can go to the gas station and get a pack of gum for 10 cents anymore. So yeah, I know a lot of people that don't like to carry around their change with them, especially my mom. My mom hates carrying change. So every single time my mom gets change, she gives it to me. And usually what I do with my change, if I start to get a good amount, I'll bring it to a Coinstar and it'll get converted into cash. Now, I'm sure you could do it other ways. I'm sure you could bring like all your change to a bank. You would probably save a little bit of more money by doing that, because I know Coinstar does take a percentage, like a very small percentage of the money that you like put in. But for me, that's just what I find the easiest and quickest way to do. But yeah, I really wanted to throw this tip in here because this is one of the biggest ways that I make money, and I just feel like people don't realize that, because people just see like, oh, this like change and it's so heavy and it's like you can't even really use it, so here you go. People give it to me, and it's like I can make a good amount of money by taking people's change because they don't want to carry it around or use it. I think there was a time, now it's not like this every time, it depends, but I think there was one time where like within a couple weeks I made like 40, 60 bucks just from getting change from people that didn't want to carry around their change anymore. And to me, like that's like a big amount of money, especially just from taking people's change that they don't want. So yeah, that's another way that I make a lot of my money. So yeah, those are all of my tips and tricks on how to make a little extra money, and that is how I personally make a majority of my money. And yeah, I was just really excited to share this video with you guys because I know this definitely could help a lot of you out there. Again, if you're like me that still lives at home, doesn't have a job, and you may be going to college yourself, or you're someone that already, you know, lives on your own, has a family, has a regular job, but just wants a little extra spending money, these tips can definitely be used by anyone and everyone. So yeah, I really hope you all found this video helpful in some way. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, if you have any more questions for me when it comes to like making money or saving money, please make sure to ask me down in the comments down below, or you can follow me and ask me on any of my social media sites, which are all in the description box down below. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.